Alright, it's all better now.
Okay, cool. We set?
Now it's 8K.
Okay.
Hey Nico!
Yeah.
Are you having fun on set?
Yeah.
We are in the great outdoors in Yosemite Valley, 7 hours north of Los Angeles. For all intents and purposes, off the grid. We are out here doing a brand deal with X-Shot foam blasters. Clint and Nico put together this awesome script based around Fortnite and foam blasters. So we've got the whole crew out here, or most of the crew, the couple extra friends out here for 2 days. It's not an easy feat. We want to make sure we make a good impression. We get in here, we execute on our game plan, and really make an awesome video.
How's it going, guys?
We're the Farmertan brothers. Our power is the dynamic tonality between our elbows and our shoulders. It impresses people, it dazzles people, and it started numerous wars that we are here to fight.
That was far more eloquent than what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I just blind people. It's like
But today I'm acting. It means I stand around a lot more than I'm used to, and it makes me really anxious.
Our X-Shot arsenal, we have every type of gun you might need. We got mini pistols, we got submachine guns, assault rifles, and sniper rifles. Whatever suits your fancy, we got it. Clint is directing this piece. We have a great DP, Arthur Toe here, and a friend, Paul. Really, what it comes down to is Clint's vision. He's seen this thing, he has it in his head. It's really up to Clint to help communicate to that to the team and really help us execute what he sees in his head and what we can make happen in real life.
Alright, cut. Alright, let's watch it.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
You didn't get closer.
Good! Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Alright, have fun, guys.
Perfect. What's up, Carmichael? How's it going? We're getting back cancer out here. The sun is just beating down.
Man, this is your first time playing? Oh!
What are you doing?
What am I doing? What are you doing? My teammate, my friend!
That's not how the rules work!
Ah!
Guys, hey, Nico, what are you doing?
My birthday! My rules!
Ready? Count. 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,000.
Wow.
Oh, just a little audio problem, just kind of...
Are you still getting the pops?
No, not yet, but as soon as we do, oh, there's one. When we do the take, it's gonna pop. Let's just roll it.
Why don't we get the zoom and just save time?
Don't bring logic into this. We want to make sure audio is the best, because if it isn't, then it's not up to Corridor Digital standard. It's up to Wong Fu Film standard.
Oh no! All right, guys, let's go. Let's do this. Let's pop it off.
Harder, not smarter.
Let's skippity pop it off right now. I hate audio.
Here we go.
Audio. A little more aggressive. So hopefully
Speed.
One, action.
Wait, really? Okay, here we go.
Yeah. What?
Sorry.
What just happened?
Arthur looks so chill.
Oh no, I'm framed up.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, action. Cut.
By trade, I am a DIT.
What does DIT stand for?
Digital imaging technician. Unlike what most people think, I don't handle media in any way. So that means on a movie, I control exposure, I have a wireless handset that's connected to the iris motor. If you walk onto a big movie set, you sometimes might think the DIT is a focus puller. I deal with color of the movie, the LUT that we use to monitor the whole show. Certain DPs I work with hop from one camera to another. They have to trust that those two monitors, that's their correct lighting ratio.
What kind of movies have you worked on?
Worked a bit on the new Blade Runner. I did all of Revenant, The Nice Guys, Live by Night, End of Watch.
Who does dump the media then?
Loader. To get a shot right, it really takes every staff person to really have nailed that shot. So on Revenant, as DIT, I'll be standing right next to the cinematographer because he's pretty picky about exposure as well. So he'll always want to glance at my false color monitor and say, all right, make sure, oh, you're not too bright, you're not too hot, or stop down here. Or he'll tell me, like, I'm gonna whip pan from here to here, so you have to be prepared to stop down from this side to this side. Or, you know, our actor's gonna go low into the ground in the snow, and it's gonna get dark behind this rock, and I just have to know what's going on and watch the rehearsals. AC's also right next to the DP, looking at a monitor and controlling focus and listening. to the DP saying, oh, go to him, or I'm gonna pan left, or we'll be on HME communicators so we can talk during the shot and just kind of whisper to each other. We'll hear each other.
That's a very interesting setup for cameras.
Super efficient. You can talk during the shot, and it's kind of the method that most movies are working now. Like a lot of movies now like to do iris pulls in lieu of lighting a room to match an outside exposure. Shot in Revenant where we're running through the snow and he goes inside a cabin, and I remember from that shot I was pulling from a 22 to a 1.3. Just right as they open the door is a big old rack, and several times I was the one that botched it up because I did too fast or too early or too soon. You could see the change. And then if I got it right, maybe the focus puller missed one. So to get a shot right, it really takes every staff person to really have nailed that shot.
Well, dude, also on the Revenant, you guys had all those super long shots and long takes. I mean, did you have to rehearse just like a crap ton to be able to do like a minute at a time or
rehearsed
more?
8 to 10 hours and then shot right at magic hour. We call it panic hour.
Wow.
Just rehearse and get it right. That's how much time it would take to really nail down the beats. You would think that when a horse runs by and the camera just goes woo, right, that you get what you get, but we'll watch it back and say, no, this needs to be a hair lower, pan a touch to the right. It needs to be like dialed in. We can just kind of keep going until the light really doesn't let us go anymore. And a lot of times on Rem, there were a lot of night torch scenes. So a lot of times when we do get what we want, we bring out the torches and we start the night work.
Did you sleep in a horse too?
I don't think any of us ever slept in a horse.
Wait, look how they're matching. Just look at that. You can't even plan that. I mean, look, okay, if you've ever played make-believe or ever like played with your toys, if you're a girl, you played with your Barbies, a boy, you played with your Barbies, a girl, you played with your construction trucks, whatever you played with, whatever your toy was, we get paid to play make-believe. Like, we committed to that in our childhood, and we were like, this is what we're gonna do. We're just playing around, and it's our job. Like, how fucking sick is that? Now, as a kid, I have high-functioning autism, so I spent a lot of time reading by myself. A few times I got to talk to adults. It was great, but most of the time hanging out with kids my own age wasn't the easiest thing to do. The better I got at telling stories, even my own story, the better I got at making friends someday, and that's kind of what happened. I grew up and became a person. That sounds really super cheesy, I know. You're like, whoa, too heavy. But
I'm just zooming in.
And then flash forward, and I applied to screenwriting school at USC. Getting to go to work with my paternal parent, television. Like, you loved content that much as a kid. Like, how did you consume it? Where did you get it when you were 10? Like,
I mean, you go rent a movie every weekend, from the video store, and
that was your treat.
yeah, you go to theaters, rent a video game once in a while. Couldn't buy them very often. So only get one for your birthday, one for Christmas, and one if you saved up. Put a lot of hours into Perfect Dark. And GoldenEye. Yeah.
64, GoldenEye 64. Well, yeah, there's no other one.
There was something about like movies back then, they felt like such a bigger accomplishment and achievement. It's probably because I'm a lot closer to the industry now than I was then. It just feels so much more money driven now.
One of the most famous professors at USC, his name is Drew Casper. He gets paid by the Alfred Hitchcock Foundation. Starts the semester by saying, "Welcome to the best film school in the world. I'm Drew Casper. You are about to learn how to make the movies that changed your life. I'm sorry. There's not going to be any more magic. You're going to know how they did it, but you can make that feeling happen for someone else." But Drew Casper was right. It's only gone so that we can share it with others now. We're custodians of it.
Yeah.
We're like part of the Speed Force. The Speed Force isn't fast, it just is Speed Force. If a person got into a Speed Force, they'd become fast. Speed Force is just Speed Force. Does that seem a little, was that just a little Dow all of a sudden?
I don't know what Speed Force is.
Oh, it's what the Flash taps into that gives him his speed.
Oh.
It's like you gotta be one with the movies.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
You know what? I like acting, it's fun. It's also really hard. So here's the thing about being an actor. You get to sit around while everybody else stresses out about the shoot. You just say your lines. You gotta preserve your energy, you gotta stay in character. I get to be an asshole because it keeps me jovial and in character. Whereas everybody else has to be focused and on task. But seriously, after like directing and producing and all that kind of stuff, knowing all the work that these guys have to do, just sitting and watching and just gotta keep my costume together, gotta keep my hair brushed.
You gotta work on not intervening.
Yeah, it's been hard, but
You're doing a pretty good job not intervening though. You only step in when it's like you have either a really, really good idea or it's like an emergency.
Hey Nico, can you hold this?
That was a test.
Good job. I used to hang out with pranksters all the time, and the most common, easy to do prank, especially on tour, is called the tickle bug. All you need is something like this. You just, on somebody unsuspecting.
Subscribe!
Sorry, it was like a bit.
You got bit.
Focus. Hey. Alright, so let's think about this. Are we going? Okay, so
Don't we talk about the walls though?
and the other. So yeah, Nico, you're like coming up here, through. You got it. We'll get a reverse shot. Things built up over in this direction. Space is actually right there. So let's sit here, and all right, you ready?
Who's that? It must be a bug. What?
Let's set up our special.
The audio on the first half of the take when I walk.
Rolling, rolling. Oh, darts.
Yeah, okay.
Stuff. Okay, good stuff. I'm gonna give you guys an eye line for the piano, okay? Okay.
Way back line.
Gotta pull it down faster.
You're gonna go up on that? I'm gonna. You right here for you?
When you're a movie star, what you do on a set like this is... I actually don't know, I'm not a movie star.
We are literally chasing the sun.
Physically chasing the light. Oh, okay. New rule. Foam walls.
Is it now?
Yes. We could probably finish. We could finish a couple shots from up there. Come.
That sun, you're losing it, right?
Come for me.
What's the line?
One. Action. New rule. Foam walls.
Can we clear that? We lost it.
Yeah, dude.
You lost it.
We lost it.
Here we go.
You know.
Like they used to say back in the 80s, the X shot in the hayfield is hard to find.
We need Brett out here for some sunlight.
Things change. Some script revisions had to happen in order to logistically actually complete our shoot. But in the end, we're finishing. We got it done. We're gonna hang out tonight and head back home tomorrow.
Do we have everything we need to tell a good story?
Absolutely.
Do we have everything we need to make a good quarter video?
Absolutely.
Do we have everything we need that the brand wants?
I'm pretty sure we're close.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I heard you have an interesting story to tell.
We rode our one wheels quite a bit, and we were riding it around. And our lead actor, Leo DiCaprio, was always watching us, and we didn't know, but he was jealous that he couldn't ride it. But we didn't know this. And on the last day, as soon as they called, that's a picture wrap, and he goes right away. He just points and he goes, "Can I ride it?" We're like, "Oh, yeah." He goes, "Yeah, I've always wanted to ride it." We're like, "What? You had 10 months to ask us. Like, why didn't you ask us earlier?" He goes, "I can't. The insurance company won't let me." You can't while you're bonded on a movie. You can't do it. So, oh, okay. So he hops on, holds someone's elbow, while vaping. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, he's got it.
He's got it now. Don't mind anybody. Yeah, he's ready to go.
Is that like literally his first five?
That's his first try, and then.
Dude, he didn't have any wobbles at all. He just like, I'm riding now.
Rolling on.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
He's good at everything he does.
Dude,
Anyway.
we should do that race. We should do that race you're talking about, 100-mile race.
100-mile one-wheel race.
The thing about bears is if you encounter them in the forest, it's very backwards than what you would think. You can't outrun a bear. You can't outclimb a bear. You can't outswim a bear. And if you lay there and it's coming for you, it's just gonna eat you. So that leaves you one option. You fight the bear. This is serious. You leave your pack on, so you stay as big as you can. You make a lot of noise and a lot of big movement, So just gotta intimidate it and scare it. It might come at you a little bit and then turn away, but if it comes at you, the only thing you can do is fight the bear. You know, go for the nose, go for eyes, and good luck.